Hey guys, so I wanted to do this video because I typically do at least one or two videos every Pride Month for the last, I don't know, 5 years or since I have had this channel. And I wanted to do something this year too before I forgot because I just wanted to talk about something, to tell you something about being gay because I don't think that people realize that it's still a stigma, it's still not the common thing. I think that today's society just wants us to feel that everything is accepted and that we have the right to marry, so that's the ultimate goal. But it isn't, to be honest. I mean, I think the ultimate goal, and not even ultimate, is to feel not only free but calm, but at peace with other people, living as you are, whatever and whoever you are. I mean, I wish that every transgender person, every non-binary person, every lesbian woman, every gay man, every bisexual person also, and everyone else could just live their life and just have great sex, great relationships, great food, great everything. I wish that was the case, but it isn't the case. And to be honest, having the right to marry is a nice little thing, but it's just a thing that includes us into a capitalist practice, to be honest, and it doesn't really make anything for us feel that we actually are accepted, to be honest, because people, I mean, people think that they are accepted because, oh, they're going to a gay wedding or they're planning a gay wedding, and that doesn't mean shit, because the ones that plan it just want to have business. So whatever the business is, let's do it because it's money. And the people that go to a gay wedding, it's a wedding. You have free food. Like, of course you're going to go. Even if you have to buy a present, everyone is going to go. All even, I mean, I guess people that are ultra conservative or something would not go because they would be morally opposed to it or something. But the rest of the people are like, I'm into getting hammered. So whatever. Who the fuck cares? So let's not pretend that's the ultimate goal. I mean, if you want to marry, that's great for you. And I know I've met many gay married men and couples, and they are, I mean, all the ones that I know of are actually very happy together, and they have found an understanding, and they are very, very happy in general. And I mean, some are open relationships, some are close relationship. It really depends. But even though that exists, we still face stereotypes and discrimination, even from our own community. And I'm going to talk specifically about gay men. And again, I think I have talked about this many, many times throughout the years. But I think we are our own worst enemies because we love to make differences amongst ourselves. I mean, I think it's cute, as everyone else does, that we have twinks and we have bears and we have otters and we have wolves or gray wolves or whatever the fuck it is now, and so many other descriptors. But that only separates us. That only creates a rift amongst everyone. And I do think that we classify people and we put worth on people based on what we see. And that's not really only about gay people, but everyone. So for example, but talking about gay people, for example, when we see gay men that don't go to the gym, as I do, then don't engage in that aspect of life, I guess. I hate to say gym culture because going to the gym is not a fucking culture. That's utterly ridiculous to say that. It's like saying it's vegetarian culture. Like, fuck off. You're just eating vegetables. You're not creating another civilization. Like, calm down. But so that really pisses me off. But if you don't go to the gym, then people are automatically in their head saying, oh, okay, he's not worth as much as the rest because he's not even trying. And then you just think, okay, what is he not trying to do? He's not trying to meet the stereotype. Of course, the stereotype of what a man or what a gay man has to look like has evolved through time. I mean, many different things have been like attractive to other men through time, as it happens with women and straight people and all of that. But in this day and age, being hot is considered to be a mix of having a mix of certain physical traits, and such as having a big penis, such as having big hands, such as having big feet, such as having a muscular body that you build in the gym, such as having height, such as having a body mass that really is, in equilibrium with the rest of your body. And those who say that's not true, that we all love everyone and that they would fuck everything that crosses their path, are lying. And I tell you why I know they're lying. Because I have no trouble saying that I have been in sexual situations with many people at the same time. Let's just say that. Let's just not say the world, but you know what word it is. And I have seen firsthand who gets the most attention. And it's two groups of people that get the most attention. The first one is the type of person that is welcoming of everyone, let's say, normally a bottom. And of course, they get what they get, and they have a blast, because that's the way those types of people are. I mean, if they are like a go-getter bottom, they just don't care who it is, they're going to have fun. And that's actually, I think that's amazing, because it's very pragmatic, it's very easy. But the other group that gets a lot of attention is the posers, basically. And when I say posers, I don't mean that they don't have what they think they have. They have it. They just know to parade themselves around, and that every look is going to land on them at some point in the evening. So I went, for example, to a party recently, and everyone was watching the same guys. And it was really funny, to be honest, because it was very apparent. I mean, you have big pecs, they're going to watch you. You have a huge bulge, they're going to watch you. You're tall, oh mama, they're going to watch you. Do they have like the biggest, juiciest ass ever? They're going to be staring at you, sister. So it's stereotypical a little bit, because what does it mean to have a big ass, or what does it mean to have a big penis? It doesn't really mean anything. I mean, physically, if you have heard about every medical professional, having a huge penis is not really practical. If you are straight, for example, it's not really practical at all. Not to give pleasure, and not to give make the possibility of having children, for example. It's not really the one you want. And as for being gay, we have sex a little differently than straight people, and it really depends on if one person really adjusts, let's say, to the other. And you can train yourself to adjust to other people, but it's more comfortable with ones than with others. So physically, a big dick doesn't really do much, to be honest. And same pectoral muscles. I mean, you can be strong with a pectoral muscles or abs that are really chiseled into your chest. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything. And most of these things don't mean anything. They don't mean you're good in bed. And believe me, I know personally, I have fucked people that are incredibly gorgeous. And I know that some people are going to say, yeah, sure, you have, pop off. But yeah, I have. Not frequently, because I know who I am. But no, it hasn't always been fun. And it's same with people that are considered not as attractive. Some of them are great, some of them not really. Same with bigger men or skinnier men. Some of them are good, some of them, it doesn't really depend on anything physical. It depends on here. And I always think that even if I have sex with someone, you have to feel something else. There's like a little bit of a spicy thing going on that you have to feel, that you have to sense, that you have to be on the lookout for. And you can be stoned as shit, you can be high, you can be drunk, you can be whatever the fuck you want. But you are going to feel it, and you're going to feel it with certain people, not with everyone. And that thing that you feel, it doesn't really base itself on physical attraction. It's not that. It's a little bit of the sound, the voice of the person, a little bit of the touch of how they feel in your hands and how you feel in theirs. You know, how that person even tastes, the taste in your mouth that that person leaves. If you eat their ass, if you kiss them, if you have a blowjob, whatever it is, but you have to involve all the senses basically, and that's when you know, oh, this wasn't good. This was good sex, and people think it's good sex to have a huge dick inside of you, and you are, you know, 7 foot tall, chiseled person. No, that doesn't mean anything. That only means you look a certain way. However, society has made us believe that they are better in everything, to be honest. And I'm going to give you another proof that nothing means anything, basically. So I haven't had any real goals in social media in many years. I mean, I dropped this channel basically, so that says everything. I just didn't have time to make this channel work, and it didn't work, and that's fine. So maybe no one's watching this, maybe 100 people are watching this, who the fuck knows. But I kept trying with Instagram because I think Instagram it's instant, and it's pictures, which is easier, and editing pictures doesn't take as long as editing video. So I wanted to do that again because I've had like 10 accounts. I mean, it's insane how many they have deleted. And finally, I have an account that has lasted for over a year, and I have 2,000 followers. It's the first time ever in all of my accounts that I got to that goal. And I got to that goal, yes, I post a little bit in my pictures, but I post only once every week. And in many pictures, to be honest, you can see how flawed my body is. You can see my stretch marks. You can see that every time I put on underwear, there's a little bit of meat above it. You can see my ass is not expansive, let's say. You can see my bulge is not huge, but you can see me. And I am who I am again. I mean, people think that I'm tearing myself down or something, or, you know, making myself seem like I'm the worst thing. No, it's just that I know who I am. And that's not tearing myself down. That's knowing who I am and knowing who you are, if that happens to you too. And on Twitter, I have reached 9,000 followers. I have more followers than many, many guys that those people at the club stare at. In that sense, I'm better than them. According to social media rules, I should be more attractive than them because I have attracted more people with my pictures and my videos. And guess what? That hasn't happened because men are still as uninterested in me as they have always been. So it's a contradiction, which I find fascinating in a way, because society has told us, okay, you have to follow all these things to be attractive, yet when you follow them, or most of them, you're not always found attractive because there are more rules than that. Because I don't have my own money, because I don't live by myself, because I don't travel, because I haven't had a couple. And it's kind of sick, but I think gay men are very attractive to other men that have a partner or that have had many partners. I haven't had any, so that to them means, oh, if no one has been with this guy, like, keep away. So it's funny because you think you have cleared all the hurdles. You haven't cleared them all. There are more hurdles. There are more things to jump over. And it never ends. So the point of this video is fuck all that. Fuck it. Fuck it. Just live your fucking life and stop thinking that going to a pride and making everyone look at you and being fierce and dressing like you're supposed to be dressing and doing what you're supposed to be doing is the thing to do. It isn't. You create your own life. You create your own reality. And that's the important thing. Don't do what they do just because they do it and just because they are what we should be. We shouldn't be shit. We shouldn't be, I mean, according to some people, we shouldn't even be here. So live your actual life. Don't make yourself believe that you have to live that life that gay people have to have. Live your fucking life. That's just my advice. Thank you so much. That was my video. Wait for more videos in the future. Thank you so much.